Nathan Starr trying to go to the top. Wait a minute. Who is this? This is Austin Cruz out here. This Kirsten Nathan Starr, the match won in the world.
This just makes a lot of sense. Both guys are initials AC. They're working together to take out Nathan Starr.
Addison Kane, Austin Cruz here taking it to Nathan Starr. We got to get some help out here. Maybe Austin thinks this was Matt Starr. I don't know. Wait a minute. Here comes Matt Starr in for the save. And we have the Starr Twin reunion right here in the middle of the ring, Dr. Trey Franklin.
You may have a Starr Twin reunion, but I'm looking at these two behemoths who have come together. This is going to be a tag match down the road. Count me in.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match by disqualification, Nathan Starr.
You know, it's always 2-on-1 when it comes to you guys. I always got an ace in the hole. Somebody always to watch my back. That's the Twin. And let me tell you, it ain't gonna be no 2-on-1 no more. Because we, 2-on-2, are coming to smash your faces in. You get me from behind, he's gonna get you straight up man to man. Because we do things like men. We're not cowards behind the backs. We all got a little mayhem in our blood, and we're gonna show you.
Dr. Trey Franklin, we're back in for episode 2 of Mayhem Championship Wrestling live here at the WarZone, and what a broadcast we have planned today.
Oh, we got a huge show lined up. We just showed the show of Dr. Trey Franklin equals rating. They haven't canceled your show yet.
They have not. We've got Casanova, Colton Cage taking on Mario Jackson here today, and Colton Cage was out here with us last week on the broadcast team, and boy, he had some mean words to say about Chris Michaels.
Mean words, that was the truth. He is the former Mayhem Heavyweight Champion, the rightful Mayhem Heavyweight Champion. That title was stole from him. I'm surprised Colton Cage didn't reach across me and slap the taste out of your mouth.
I wouldn't doubt he wouldn't. But anyway, also on the card tonight, we got Mr. 110% LT Falk. He's the son of a living legend, Tony Falk. He's in action here today on the program as well.
We got the son of a living legend against Mean Mike Woods. You can't cut out to be named Mean and not be mean.
That's true. And then we have the Starr Twins taking on abnormally cruel Austin Cruz and Addison Kane. That match was run to us from last week when we had that outside interference right here today on the program.
The birth of greatness is organic. And you look at two mountains of men like Addison Kane and Austin Cruz finally going to eclipse the Starr Twins.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take it to ringside for our opening match.
Dr. Trey Franklin opening contest here on Mayhem Championship Wrestling. And listen to the welcome they're giving Mr. Casanova, Colton Cage.
I did not know jealousy could be audible. Look at how jealous the people in this building are of Colton Cage.
They'll really tell him what they think about him. This guy has had a change of attitude, a change of heart here, making the ref open the ropes and take his jacket off. Colton Cage, he says he's too proper, if you will.
Drink tea with your pinky up.
Here's the opponent tonight right here, Dr. Trey Franklin. Mario Jackson, we seen him in action last week here on the program, and he's back here taking on none other than Casanova, Colton Cage. Colton Cage, though, he's got this bitter taste in his mouth about Chris Michaels having the heavyweight championship that he says he's never really lost in the first place, and he can't figure out why Chris Michaels is champion.
He was totally robbed. I saw that match. Colton Cage was completely robbed by Chris Michaels. He's the rightful Mayhem Heavyweight Champion. And now he's in there with Mario Jackson, who, hey, he might have had the biggest win of his career last week over Bubba Morton.
That is true. He did beat one half of the tag team champions, Bubba Morton, right here in the squared circle. Colton trying to get the fans behind him, but it's not working.
See, I don't know. Are these people saying Colton sucks or Colton sucks? Because that could be a marketing thing. You can make Colton Cage sucks.
Look at that. Colton Cage is showing off some cockiness. Got the pinky up in the air here. Big forearm across the back, Dr. Trey Franklin.
You know, Colton does not look like the strongest man in the world, but you can tell from those forearm shots. He's
Kevin Young here checking in on the action.
That arm bar cinched in deep. Colton's got to figure out some way to get out of that. And wisely backs himself into that corner.
We have some footage here today on the program as well from Chris Michaels, where he had been injured 2 weeks ago at the hands of Colton Cage. We're going to hear from Chris Michaels today on the program right here today.
Look at there. Colton, good lateral press. Didn't really hook the leg, but his confidence is so engaging. Like, you feel him oozing that confidence all the way out here at ringside.
Throwing Mario out on the apron here. What has he got in mind? Choking him on the ropes here right in front of the referee. Blatantly choking him.
Blatant. I would say that was a little more subtle. He was kind of trying to cover it up a little bit. But he does have until a 5 count to break up a choke, so he was within his right.
Look at this cocky cover. Only a 1 count. Mario Jackson not staying down for that one.
I think he was just trying to showcase to Mario the glitter on his boot covers there.
Mario fine back here. Little something still. Oh, Kurt Cobain drop. Here's him early. 1, 2. I thought he had him right there, and I'm not even a Colton Cage fan.
That was a huge Samoan drop there, putting Mario Jackson down.
What has he got here? He just went into his knee brace there, pulls out a ring.
Well, you gotta stay classy, Mount Pleasant. That's what it is. Just showcasing how much class Colton Cage has.
Big snap suplex, and he's going to the top rope. He's got that ring, Dr. Trey, on his finger. Coming in. He eats the canvas with that one. Mario, big clothesline. Super kick knocks the man off his feet. Gonna shoot him in here. From pillar to post, right there. Mario comes charging. Colton, another one. Oh my goodness! That's gotta be it. The referee didn't see that he still had the picture ring off. And Colton Cage with the victory here on the broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Trey Franklin's going to go to ringside and get a word with Colton Cage.
Live Pro Wrestling returns to Gladeville, Tennessee, the Gladeville Community Center on Saturday night, September the 4th. You're not going to want to miss the return of Live Pro Wrestling to the Gladeville area. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see the Starr Twins, Luke Cage, Justin Savage, and so many more. Ladies and gentlemen, don't miss it. Saturday night, September the 4th, the return of Live Pro Wrestling to the Gladeville Community Center, presented by PWA.
Right now with the rightful Mayhem Heavyweight Champion, Casanova Colton Cage. Now, Colton, I have to ask about what happened 2 weeks ago between you and Chris Michaels. You tell me what your version of the story is.
See, my version is quite simple, and it's nothing but 100% the truth. 2 weeks in a row, I had Chris Michaels pinned in the middle for my heavyweight championship, and 2 weeks in a row, he yanks my tights to skate out of here with the win. So what happened 2 weeks ago? The Casanova had finally had enough. He snapped. Chris Michaels cheated one too many times, so I went outside, I grabbed the chair, and I brought justice to him like he deserved, and I retired him for what, the 7th time now? You see, Colton Cage is going to be the one to wash Chris Michaels away from this business like he should have been 15 years ago. Colton Cage doesn't need Chris Michaels. Chris Michaels needs the Casanova Colton Cage.
See, if it was up to me, you retired Chris Michaels. You left him laying here
He's
in the
no
ring
more.
and bleeding. They should just come out here and award you the championship belt. I will do within my power, but you are the rightful Mayhem champion. You tell the fans coming up what you're to do if Chris Michaels shows up again.
If Chris Michaels shows up.
I did say if.
Well, first off, Chris Michaels is never going to step foot in the WarZone again because he knows what would happen if he does. And that would be he would have to face Colton Cage again. So it's all but a formality now. Why don't we just get management out here, hand me my heavyweight title, because Chris Michaels is going to be unfit to defend it within the 30-day limit. And you know what happens? Within 30 days, if it's not defended, it's vacant. And there's not Chris Michaels, there's not another superstar in that WarZone locker room that can hang with the Casanova Colton Cage. And that's just too proper.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Casanova himself, Colton Cage. Stay too proper here in the Mayhem WarZone, folks. We'll be right back with more action.
When you want to talk about good wrestling entertainment, you gotta come to the WarZone Arena at Airport Tire, live in Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. Mayhem Wrestling presents live wrestling every Saturday night, perfect for the whole family. Saturday nights, 8 p.m. bell time. Come out and experience Mayhem Wrestling live in the WarZone. Don't miss it. Every Saturday night, 8 p.m. MayhemWrestling.net for all the information.
Chris Michaels. Hey, I gotta ask you, have you been medically cleared to be here tonight?
You think in my 30-plus year career that a little bit of blood is going to stop me? I have had countless injuries, countless surgeries, been written off by a lot of doctors and a lot of promoters and a lot of people, but nothing and no one will ever keep Chris Michaels down. Let me tell you something, you snot-nosed punk prima donna Colton Cage. You think you're so bad? You think you got a chip on your shoulder now? Well, let me tell you, I had a chip on my shoulder and thought I ruled the world when you were in diapers, punk. You want a piece of me? Well, you awoken the beast in Chris Michaels. If that's the way you want to play, then game on!
Dr. Troy Franklin, we're back here after commercial break, making his way to the ring. Mean Mike Woods, all the way from Dallas, Texas.
You know, there's a wise man once said, be the baddest bull of the woods. Mean Mike Woods might be that bull of the woods they were talking about.
And his opponent today on the program, Mr. 110%, the son of the living legend, Tony Falk. LT Falk is in the house.
Listen, I may not be the biggest LT Falk fan in the world. Actually, I'm probably not in the top, 10,000 fans of LT Falk. He's a dang good professional wrestler, but he's in there with a mean son of a gun in Mike Woods.
Referee Kevin Young ringing the bell here, and this match is off. The fans right behind LT Falk here, big Continental tie-up, and Mike Woods here with a big armbar already on LT Falk. Look at LT go, though.
Well, like I said, when you're the son of a living legend, you're going to know every counter to every counter. But LT Falk's no match for a guy like Mike Woods. The man's got a nipple piercing, for crying out loud.
I think it's two of them if we want to.
I saw one. I was trying not to look carefully.
Here we go. Got him in a wrist lock and just throws him. I think he was in his hand.
I think that was pure muscle.
Ross, my theory was right. The fans here in the WarZone are telling it. He yanked him by the hair. The hair to throw him to the canvas.
Well, first of all, the referee has no hair, so he doesn't have a frame of reference for what that's actually like.
Mikey Woods there with a big side headlock put on to LT Falk, shoots him off. Hits the ropes, comes there, big shutter tackle.
Look at that.
Mikey Woods up and over. Big hip toss, and Mikey Woods goes down to the canvas. And with a deep arm drag, Dr. Trey.
That is all about leverage. Mike Woods has got about 4 inches and probably about 30 pounds on LT Falk. That was all about leverage, so I got to give the guy credit for that.
LT Falk really taking it to Mikey Woods, but Mikey Woods having to use some dirty tricks here, using the hair to get him into the corner, into the ropes. Goes for a clean break, then swings it. LT's going to just shoot him off.
Oh, there you go.
And Mikey holds on, and now on the attack goes Mikey Woods. Double axe and a couple of boots to measure there.
Well, you talk about LT being the son of a living legend. Mike Woods is a veteran of the squared circle. He knows every trick in the book. So although LT may have the history, the lineage, Mike Woods has experience.
Listen here, Mikey Woods saying he's going to choke the life out of him, and he's the bad guy. That's a point proven for sure right here today on the program.
I can't cover up. The man says he's going to choke the life out of him. He was choking the life out of him.
This here's our first look at both of these on the program, and guys, what a match it's been already. Kind of looking forward to this Mikey Woods and LT Falk, and a big club to the back to LT, and to the corner he goes.
Well, you keep referring to as Mikey. I am not going to call that grown man Mikey. That's how you get punched in the face. And
maybe it was Mike Woods. Maybe I wrote it.
Maybe you've been punched in the face too many times by Mike Woods.
That is true. That is true. Mike Woods. There we go. Big right hand to the stomach. Shooting him off here. Oh, under the clothesline he goes. And a flying, what do you call that? A burrito.
The flying burrito. People think I'm crazy. Tito Santana, the flying burrito. That's what that was right there.
Rams his head into the top turnbuckles. What has LT got up his sleeve here? Shoot him off. Into the buckle. Mike goes. Out of the ring. Oh, ram up. Look at that. Dr. Chad. A handful of two. That was back support. There was a handful of back support by Mike Woods.
Mike Woods, a big win.
Mike Woods with the win. Referees giving this victory here to Mean Mike Woods. Ladies and gentlemen, don't you dare turn the station. We'll be back right after this quick commercial break.
September the 11th, live in Mount Pleasant, Tennessee, it's Mayhem Wrestling. Too Sweet Takeover, live at the WarZone Arena at Airport Tire. You're not going to want to miss this huge event as the Good Brothers from Impact Wrestling defend their World Tag Team Championships against Team Canada. Scott D'Amore and Josh Alexander will be going after the titles, and they'll be teaming up for the very first time live in Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. Don't you dare miss it. Saturday night, September the 11th. Tickets on sale now at mayhemwrestling.net.
Here we are traveling the world, the machine gun, Carl Anderson, the best big man in professional wrestling today, the big LG, Doc Gallows, and we are the Good Brothers, worldwide known Impact Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, and the defense comes to Mayhem Wrestling, Saturday, September the 11th, Mount Pleasant, Tennessee, and this is unlike any World Tag Team title defense we've ever had, and we've had them all over this world. You got the X Division champion, the walking weapon, Josh Alexander, but the partner is throwing me for a little conundrum. It is the very same man who signs our gigantic paychecks each and every week, Scott D'Amore, EVP of Impact Wrestling. Scott D'Amore, what in the hell are you thinking? Stepping back into the ring against your very own two hired guns. Well, Daddy Dangley and the Machine Gun, we're not coming to play, D'Amore, because you still got to sign that name on that dotted line no matter what happens, and it's going to be that same old recipe, I can guarantee you that. A magic killer, a 1, 2, 3, and a just too sweet.
And we have in the ring at this time, abnormally cruel, Austin Cruz in the red and black, and Anderson Kane in the white and black. And look at here, we have our opponents tonight, the Starr Twins on today's program, Matt and Nathan Starr. And guys, this is the first time we've seen them team up in quite some time right here in Mount Pleasant, Tennessee.
The last time I saw them team up in person was 5 years ago against one of my tag teams back in the day. But you look at the size of Abnormally Cruel, you look at Addison Kane, you look at Austin Cruz, that's a combined weight of nearly 600 pounds right there. And then you have the Starr Twins.
The Starr Twins are here. Kevin Young ringing the bell, and this match is officially underway right here on the program. Look at that, Addison Kane just toying with Matt Starr right off the bat.
Well, I mean, when you look at it, this is like watching a pit bull and a Dachshund in the ring together. The size difference is, it's just mind-boggling right now.
Look at there. I told you it looked like he was toying with him, and he's in Matt Starr's head for sure right off the bat.
Well, I've been in Matt Starr's head. There's not a lot of going on in there right now.
There we go. Don't forget this Saturday night. Hot live professional wrestling action. Don't you dare miss it right here Saturday night.
Well, like I've said before, your options are either WarZone Wrestling or the McDonald's Playground. This is much better.
This is way better than that. Look at here. A tag made to Austin Cruz, and he's coming in, and he's only attack on Matt Starr already. Matt Starr didn't get no advantage right off the bat.
I mean, Austin Cruz is the small of the two. He's the small guy in this tag team, and he's still running about 285 pounds.
Matt Starr made it to the ropes, but Austin Cruz there with a cheap shot when they was supposed to break the hold.
You say cheap, I say well thought out.
Tags made. Here comes Addison in. Look at there, a big kick onto the arm. They have worked this arm over so far this entire match, and look, still on the attack right here in the ring ropes.
You know, for a newer tag team, they are working very smart. Quick tags in and out, picking a body part. It's like they've studied this business.
It is. They've cut the ring in half, but Matt Starr right now coming back with a couple of kicks and a big right hands. And
Tennessee eye exam.
Yeah, is that what you call it?
That's a Tennessee eye exam. Matt Starr now has 20/20 vision.
Shoot him off, double team. Listen at the crowd. Big move! Holy moly, right there. Matt Starr's got to be hurt. This is the end of it. Only a 2 count before Matt Starr gets that shoulder up.
Listen, you know those two big guys right there know all about some flapjacks. Oh, nice forearm shot to the head.
Look at here, Addison Kane. Addison Kane wrapping his eyes out right here in the corner.
And Nathan Starr, ever the fool right now, trying to get in there to break it up, just giving Abnormally Cruel more time to work over his brother.
Look at here. We have to give credit where credit's due, and I have to say, like you said a while ago, they're picking one body part, staying on it, and Addison's got Matt Starr right where he wants
Oh,
it.
this is going to be bad.
Oh, my Lord, right here across the throat. All that weight just crushing down on Matt Starr's throat.
340 pounds at least across the esophagus. Oh, big senton.
Austin Cruz with a senton splash. Back with a cover. Look, Nathan knew his partner was in trouble. Comes in, breaks it up.
See, those twins have that weird sixth sense. Nathan knew his brother was in trouble, had to get in there and break it up. But all he's doing right now is buying time for Abnormally Cruel to work over Matt Starr.
Did you notice that this is the second time that neither one of these guys has made a tag right here? No tag was
I
made.
heard clapping noises.
Yeah, you heard a clapping
I heard the
noise,
slap hands.
but it wasn't a tag for sure. Matt Starr here getting advantage. It looks like he's going to make the tag. Tag is made to Nathan Starr. Nathan Starr coming in. Wait a minute.
He never saw the tag.
They actually tag, and he stops Nathan.
It's only a tag if Kevin sees it.
Dr. Trey Franklin, what in the world is going on here? And now they got him in a chokehold. I don't know, a reverse.
That's just a normal chin lock. Don't go casting dispersions when they're not there, Cody. And Austin Cruz doing the smart thing here. Look, right now he's got that chin lock worked in, putting his body weight on top of Matt Starr, making him carry his weight plus Cruz's.
Jawbreaker. Now that's got Austin rocking. Big right hand. It looks like he's going to shoot him out. Reversal.
Oh my goodness.
He about decapitated him right
nasty.
there. What a close
And that's all Matt Starr's fault. He hit that jawbreaker. He should have gone and tagged his brother. But no, he had to be the showboat and try to pull the win out.
moving it out here on the floor. What is that? It's the Aiden Cat.
I did not know a man that big could be that agile. That was impressive.
Taking his head off.
Look at the referee trying to get Nathan Starr and his man bun back to the corner.
The referee is having a hard time keeping order in this one. Big boot right into the midsection.
They've worked over the arm, they've worked over the neck, they've worked over the body. I don't know if there's much left of Matt Starr they haven't worked over yet.
Matt's really got to be feeling it right here. Another big turnbuckle shot. Goes the head of Matt Starr bouncing off the turnbuckle.
Oh, he blocked that one.
Big shot. Right in the zone. And now we have Addison Kane, maybe a little noodle-legged here if you would.
Cut him off at the pass. Look at that.
Stepping on the ankle.
I told you they've worked over the entire upper body. Now they're trying to work over the lower body.
And Austin Cruz just comes in with like a diving headbutt onto that ankle. And now he's got him in some kind of ankle lock position.
Oh!
Matt Starr trying to kick out of it.
It's almost like Enziguri kicks to get out of that.
He's broke the hold for now. Can he get to the corner? Can he make the tag?
Once again, going the wrong way. Should be trying to tag his brother. No, he's going to go to the higher rent district.
Off the clothesline. And both men down to the canvas. Like I said, Matt and Nathan both are giving up a lot of here in weight differences. But man, they've got to come up with something to get these big men off their feet, and tag is made.
Hot tag, hot tag.
Looking up, big Magnus shot, thought it would have fallen. There's another one. And Nathan Starr's rocking and rolling, ducks the clothesline. Big kick to the midsection. Following up with a big super kick. And Addison is finally off of his feet here.
Nathan Starr and the man bun of power got both members of Early Crew rocking here. European uppercut train.
Was that a tooth that just flew out of Addison's head?
Or something from lunch. I don't know. He was eating earlier.
Here we go. Matt and Nathan Starr up on the upper hand here. Caught up with a big European uppercut. Coming in. What in the world we got here? That's going to be up. 1, 2, 3. What a match up on the men's program. Your winners of the match, Dr. Trey Franklin, was none other than Matt and Nathan Starr. The Starr Twins are in MAYHEM Championship Wrestling, and what a victory right here.
That was a fantastic win. First time we've seen them team back up in a long time, and they get the win tonight's main event.
I've been sitting there in my corner chair, towel on my head, trainer in my ear, telling me how to prepare when I'm